5.
All right. Welcome back to another episode. This episode is going to be about top 10 villains of the movies and shows that me and Jake have watched. Or Jake and I, for all you grammar dweebs. Jake and I have watched quite a few shows and movies. So out of the few we've seen, we're going to give a top 10 and maybe some honorable mentions.
We're going to do that. And then another episode, we're probably going to end up doing, like, top 10, like our top 10 favorite movies. We'll probably end up doing an episode of that, even though that list's going to change. Just like this list, most likely, with our top 10 villains. We're also going to have Abby on here. She's going to be talking about the pretzels she's been making. She's going to talk about that.
Why did I literally think of, like, pretzel sticks?
Because that's what it is, bro. Pretzel rods. I mean, as you can see, we have the merch up here now. Here, put it on me so they can get a better look at that. So now we have the merch up there instead of the Kobe jersey. So that's where that is. All right. So we got a couple things to talk about. We got these two energy drinks here. We got Red Bull Summer Edition and Nas. So we have that, and we're going to be going over the villains list, as well as Abby's going to be coming on. Why does this sound... All right. Abby's going to be coming on and talking about our merch. Today is also Friday the 13th. Today is Friday the 13th. We're going to also be answering a question, like, you know, just like a general question that people, you know, debate and talk about. And we're going to be going through, we're going to be watching a TikTok, and we also are going to be in Virginia soon. We leave in 7 days, I believe. Beef in the chat.
Let's see.
About who was first.
Fake fan. What? Let's see this. Oh, Landon was actually first.
Alright, so if you're new here, which you're most likely not, go subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and anything else to add, Chase?
Other than the favorite and download podcast on Anchor, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, and Google Podcasts.
Make sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram, both at Friends Podcast, and subscribe and like the video. And go check out our other podcasts too.
Yeah.
On YouTube and Anchor. We actually posted our last one on Anchor too, so go check that out. So let's get into the cue the intro.
Right. Don't. All right, ready? You want to actually like cue the intro?
All right, we're actually gonna cue the intro here.
All right, I think we might actually cue the intro. Ready?
Ready? Cue the intro.
It's black and white. Yeah. Black and white. Oh.
Online in.
Oh, you just put online in? Oh, so they couldn't hear me. All right, so as I said before, that was the cleanest intro we've done so far with the cue the intro and it played right away. That was the cleanest one we did. So, thank you. I don't know. So I was saying before, I don't know how like the chat and the number watching is off. It's weird right now. They're all commenting muted right now because it's off. Because like it's like the delay.
I won.
Yeah, you're one. Oh, it turned off again. All right.
Camera turned off.
So now we're gonna try the. Oh, we're gonna try the drinks now. We're gonna try the drinks. All right. So here I have Nas. This is a hefty can. This is a big can. It feels like, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is just a regular generic flavor, right?
I think so.
This is all courtesy of Joe. He gave us a Stewart's gift card for a driver head that we found out at Wilwick. So I think that's a pretty
Shout out
that's a
Joe.
pretty good deal. Give us a $20 gift card. He didn't know how much was on it.
We just dropped the.
He didn't know if it was $10 or $5. He had no idea. That's a finesse, I'd say.
Indeed, it is a finesse.
You know, us
For a
having
broken driver
superior
here.
taste buds, we just have to try things.
Now, if you
Here
didn't
you
know-
go.
if you want to see more of us trying energy drinks, go look at the other podcasts. We tried. What was it called? Like Amply or something.
Oh yeah, we tried the Amply one. That's our last episode. Go check that out. So Nas, here we go. It's very like
We get like a peach kind of vibe.
it's very like citrusy.
Ooh. I mean, it's not bad. 210 calories, 0 grams of fat, no protein.
I personally like it. You know what I never did? I never rated the regular Red Bulls.
Neither did I.
What did I give it? Did I give it a score or did I just say it was bad?
The regular Red Bull?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if you gave it a score. I remember you just said pass on the regular Red Bull, and then the Monster was a gas.
All right, Monster.
I'm gonna start pouring this summer edition Red Bull. What do you say? I ate 2 donuts today. What flavor are those donuts?
Donuts?
Donuts. All right, so this is the summer edition dragon fruit Red Bull. Let's get some of that ASMR. I don't want to get on the mic though.
I'm gonna give the Nas. I think it's pretty good.
Bougie. Right. So it's got like a purple.
I'm gonna give the Nas a 7 too.
Kind of smells like soap.
Actually, I actually really like this. Luca's officially here, guys. I'm gonna give the Nos a 7.4. You hear that, Luca? The Nos is a 7.4.
I'll
It's
give
like
it.
orange citrus.
I'll give it like a
Wait, where's mine?
7 too. Doesn't make
Which one?
both the same flavor.
Oh, I didn't know you had it. I thought that was the one you're drinking. All right.
I got in trouble for popping a balloon.
All right, summer.
Not a fan.
Is this the worst? Is this worse than the regular one?
Definitely. This one's like a laundry detergent.
Wait, it's growing on me as I drink it more.
Bro, what kind of summer edition is it, bro? They should have just done a like pina colada one.
For the intro, you should fade out the music instead of a straight up stop. We didn't really get that far.
I got you. I'll make that finish.
That's what we did for the original intro. But we kind of just whipped that intro up literally like one day. Well, you did. Pretty much made that in one day.
I don't know how it was growing on. Oh, that could have been bad.
It has a really weird smell.
Weird smell.
That's what makes it worse.
Not the best
Is the smell.
tasting one. If I go to my
What's this?
Red
Just
Bull.
the summer edition. Oh, dragon fruit. The dragon. It's kind of weird.
I'd rather drink the regular one.
I don't know.
All right, so the regular one I'm gonna have to rate. I think I'm gonna bump up the peach one. The tropical one I'm gonna make like a 6, 4. The peach one, a 5, like 6, and the regular one can be a 5 flat because it's not bad. It's just kind of like a bland kind of energy drink, you know.
Is it plugged in?
What? Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Or let's see, an 8 would be this one because this one's by far it's got a weird smell, and I'm not a big fan. So
I'm gonna give it
fruit.
0.1 better than the regular one, the dragon fruit, than the regular Red Bull.
I'll give it a 0.1 worse than the.
It's just the smell. It's mostly the smell. Cause taste is mostly taste is like 50% or like more than that of just smell. You know that?
No, I didn't.
Like your taste buds, it's like almost 100% smell. Because I was watching this one video in biology when I was in 9th grade, and they plugged their nose and they're trying like a drink, and they said that they taste like water.
Facts. It just tastes like water. Like I didn't know. No, like don't unplug your nose until you like get it down, and then let go, and you kind of taste peach.
It tastes better, bro.
It tastes like peach when you let go.
And then you let go, and then it's like. It tastes so much better without.
It gives like a flavor enhanced.
Oh, there's still some in there. Oh, I thought he caught it.
Dude, just like the wiffle ball, bro. It like went in my hand and I just dropped it. Nos, winner, Red Bull, took a fat L.
Nos was pretty good. I gave that a 7.4. Good score.
Actually, I think I'm gonna do mine at 7.3. I know a rookie moved this to change up my score, but Nos.
I gave the Nos a 7.4. Lucas said chug. We were chugging. Ugh. Anyways. Alright, so we have that done. And now, the main part of the show.
The villains.
The villains ranking.
Red Bull does indeed give you wings.
What? Villains raking?
Why are villains raking? It's not fall yet.
I don't know. Well, our other main part of the show is Abby coming out and talk about her pretzels. So we have a guest, and she's a very good talker, so.
Indeed.
That might be the best part, because she's a very good talker. She can talk a lot. Would you agree with that statement?
Yeah. All right. Here we go. So let's get into it. You want to do? Do you want to do one and down? So then, if you have honorable mentions, then you can say them, or do you want to do like honorable mentions first and then go up?
Oh, you have honorable mentions.
Yeah, but it was really just like whatever. I put in like 13 or 12, and but
Alright.
it's really just like.
I'll give an honorable mention. Why not? You
But-
get your honorable mention first.
All right, so it's the first two. They're not really villains. They're kind of like menaces. so you have
Kind of a menace.
at the bottom of the list for honorable mentions. You have Rafe Cameron from
Rafe
from
Cameron?
OBX. Dude is a menace. I mean, like,
Nah, he definitely plays the villain role. Him and Ward. I mean,
yeah, but like Ward.
these
Ward
are
is
like your
Ward is-
favorite of all time.
What?
By the way, these are not going by like the best. Like in our we're just going by like our favorite. So don't come at us.
Yeah, so like, and then after Rafe is
Like-
Ward, because Ward is literally a grown man.
Yeah,
he's
and
trying to,
like
pin
we- and,
John
like-
B.
And like we haven't seen a lot of movies, so like we haven't seen the movie like Hannibal. Like we can't put Hannibal Lecter on there on our
Yeah.
top 10 list because we've never seen that movie before. Like if we did see the movie, I'm sure we'd put him on the list, but we've never seen that movie before.
Yeah, so what I'm going off of, like, for my list is like,
If you
How
could leave a
m-
like on the video,
yeah,
appreciate it.
if like one would be favorite, but I'm doing less of like favorite and more of like how memorable they are, and like how. Sorry, the energy drink kicked in, the burp, but and how good they get their villainous like point across. Because like you can be a villain and not have like any reason to be a villain. You know what I mean? All right, Jake. I guess not. You little phone, you little screenager. No, I'm kidding.
I'm trying to find an honorable mention.
Lucas said such a menace, but indeed. So Ward is a grown man. Literally, I mean, he was after the goal as well, but like that was like, it's really Pope's, but honestly, he's kind of really John B's because he kind of found it.
So you have only one honorable mention?
No, I said Rafe and Ward Cameron.
And
then
we were doing them.
and then I have It down, the clown, creepy clown It.
Mm.
Only reason I don't have him on my top 10 is because I felt like there's better people like better villains that got their point across and stuff like that.
Okay, so that's 2.
That was my 3. Ward, Rafe, It.
Oh God, I'm so dumb. I literally heard you say it and said, All right, so my honorable mentions. These are not in any particular order, but I'm gonna have to go with Maleficent.
Oh, do you love that Disney movie?
Overall, like, not so much just like the movie from Maleficent, but like from like her and like Sleeping Beauty, because like that's like the most like that's like the iconic Disney villain. That's like the main Disney villain. You know, one of the best movie franchises of all time. So I'm gonna have to go Maleficent as an honorable mention there.
Oh my gosh! Now you're talking about Disney, bro. I completely forgot. Like, what's that? Is it Tamatoa? The giant crab, bro. You don't know
what?
Do you not know? Did you say Moana?
Tamatoa?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Tamatoa. Tamatoa. Moana. Yes, bro, it is. It's a giant crab. Because I know how the song goes. Tamatoa hasn't always been this glam. I was this. No, I was like a little. It was a little crab once. That's what I don't know the lyrics. I used to love Moana, bro. Movie slapped.
He's above the It clown.
Yeah.
Cameron?
The crab definitely takes the cake over them. He sung, bro. It's like a Disney movie. If you sing and it's actually like Heat, then you automatically win. That's just how it works. Like he could be at the top of the list, but like there's just better villains.
His number one's gonna be like Sharpay or something.
Shark.
Oh my gosh! Now you're reminding me. Stop saying stuff because now I'm thinking of Shark Boy and Lava Girl, dude.
Wait, you say George Lopez's character?
No, he ruined my dream journal, kid. The kid that wrote in the dream journal, he was a menace. No, I didn't.
All right, I'm gonna have to choose. All right, so from other honorable mentions, so I said Maleficent. I'm gonna have to go Mr. Potter from It's a Wonderful Life. One of the greatest Christmas movies of all time. And then, see, I don't know what my third one would be. I might have to. This is difficult for me here.
All right, here he is. Hold on. Legend himself, Tamatoa.
That's your villain. That's your greatest villain.
No, not
That's number one on Chase's list. The big crab.
That was my last honorable mention.
Dude, this is like, this is hard.
Bro, he was a drab little crab once. Let's see. You don't need a third one if you want one. If you want one, you're gonna give him what the goofy?
What was that?
I don't know, probably a prank.
All right, and I'm gonna have to go. This is so hard for me right now. I'm gonna have to go with. Dude, I don't know.
It's okay. You don't need to know.
I'm gonna have to go with Biff Tannen from Back to the Future franchise. I have to go Biff Tannen because he's in 3 movies, villain all of them. You know, iconic. Hello, McFly.
I haven't watched.
Hello, McFly. You never watched those?
Unfortunately.
Menace.
Well, I haven't even watched the Transformer movie, bro.
Okay, now into our regular scheduled list. We're gonna go with number 10 here.
Bro, where is my favorited on the computer? I don't understand. Cause here's liked, but
Did you like the video?
Yeah, I did. But like here, I don't want to make you guys wait any longer. Here it is. Hold on. But for the most part, for number 10, I have the one and only Zemo from Civil War. Now, he wasn't like his villain. He didn't really fight anyone. He just used the mind. That just like shows so much about like villains and like how you don't always need to be some big strong villain and like knock people out and like fight. You can just use knowledge, intelligence, the mind. The mind is a big part. Oh my gosh, Jake's thing went out, but on the computer or on the screen you can see the TikTok we're gonna go
All
over.
right. So what's your number 10? I was just busy posting an Instagram story for
I said
Last
Zemo. And how-
Zemo. Oh, I forgot about Zemo. Oh, I should have put him. I'm gonna do another honorable mention for him.
because like
Another honorable mention. I'm gonna put Zemo over Biff Tannen. So Zemo.
because if Civil War didn't happen, bro, the Avengers would have clapped Thanos, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Zemo as my honorable mention in place of Biff Tannen. So on my number 10, I have the Wicked Witch of the West. Because
Yeah,
such an iconic movie,
Iconic movie,
one
memorable.
of the greatest of all time. First movie in color, was it, Abby?
You've never seen the what's the movie called?
Wizard of Oz.
Yes, the Wizard of Oz.
All right, Wicked
Hey.
Witch of the West, my number 10. What is your number 9?
I have Bane.
Bane. I have Agent Smith from The Matrix. Another iconic, revolutionizing, groundbreaking, CGI,
That was a good movie.
barrier-breaking movie. And Agent Smith. Iconic villain in it. Chasing after John Wick. Your number 9 was Bane. My number 8 is Pennywise.
So
Pennywise the
so
Clown.
Pennywise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming it's the new one because the old movie was
Yeah,
just old.
yeah. So I'm gonna put Pennywise at 8. Who's your 8?
My 8 was Zoom from The Flash
Oh,
because season 2 was probably one of the best seasons The Flash has had, and now they're going downhill with their CGI being horrible.
mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of villains there, but like there's like main villains, so gotta go with Zoom.
What's your number 7?
My number 7 is Hela from Thor Ragnarok,
Oh, the sister.
the sister.
My number 7 is Bane. Have to put Bane there. Another iconic movie, iconic villain from there. It's a big Halloween costume. A lot of people love Bane, so I'm gonna put Bane at 7.
And they literally didn't like Thor couldn't even take Hela down. Like he needed to use what was it? Wasn't the dude's name Ragnarok?
And Bane, by the way, in the movie, Bane wasn't even. He wasn't even actually Bane. Like that's what makes him not that great because there was the other girl that was the real like menace, bro. Not Bane, not the guy in like the weird voice. Like,
So what? It wasn't Tom Hardy.
Adopted
Tom Hardy
his
was the
daughters.
one that played.
I was
Bane
really
in that
born
movie?
in it. Yes, Tom Hardy did.
Who would also play Venom, but Venom
Venom
hasn't really had his
He hasn't really had a big
his
villain.
villainous point.
He's
yet.
mostly just been like,
He's been a good guy.
yeah.
But coming up in number 6, who do you got?
Number 6, I have Hans Landa, or Landa. He is in Inglourious Bastards. He's from that movie. That's like the Nazi Germany, stuff like that. It's just like he's kind of, it's like kind of scary, like the way he is there, because like he's like always popping up places, and he always is like he's like a very very smart villain. And it's very intimidating, like the way he is always around things and always seems like he knows something. And so that's why I'm going to have to put him at number 6. What do you have at 6?
I have Magneto at number 6.
Magneto at 6.
because man, when he
Oh,
uses
Magneto. I didn't put Magneto.
when he uses his full menace moves, he's got a lot of power for someone who can just control metal.
My list is messed up now.
It's all good.
Because I want to put Magneto on there. Because I love those X-Men movies. And it's so hard because we literally came up with this idea like 10 minutes before we went live.
Shorky's in the chat. Is this the Krusty Krab?
Yes, it is the Krusty Krab.
Should we have him call in?
Yeah, Ryan. Call in and give us your favorite villains.
when we get to the top 3, maybe we'll call him in.
Yeah, Ryan.
So you already said your 6, right? You said
Yeah, Hans Landa.
Hans Landa. I said Magneto. So now for my
Number
number
5.
my number 5, I have Palpatine.
Palpatine. He's not on my list. I have Voldemort at 5. Because, the whole Harry Potter series, which is one of the greatest film franchises and the greatest book franchise of all time. Voldemort has to be up there because the whole series is based around him because he's the one that didn't kill Harry Potter with the death spell, and then the whole leading up to it and all him coming back to life and then Harry defeating him and he survived the death spell twice or whatever. So gonna have to put Voldemort at number 5. He makes the top 5.
Unfortunately, I cannot put that up there because 1, I haven't watched a single movie, and 2, I've not read a single Harry Potter book. Those books are mad long. I think the longest book I've read is probably like 300 pages.
I've read the first Harry Potter book in 2nd grade, and then I read like half of the second one, and then
I wonder
didn't
why you're
read
so
them ever
smart,
again.
bro.
And I didn't read them again.
Your vocab was probably like through the roof in the
I know
third grade.
I was in my prime in 2nd grade, but after that I'm kind of slow. So your 5 was
Palpatine. You're Voldemort.
and 4. Your 4. What's your 4?
For my 4, I have Reverse Flash.
Reverse Flash. I have Loki at 4. Just a lot of character development with Loki. That's what I've been finding. Just him being this really lost person and really thinking that, he has no worth and he's got to be a villain because he's got to take over things. And then to him gradually becoming a good guy and realizing that he could do more good. That good would be better. And also I feel like him being in the new Loki show also made him go up on my list to 4 instead of being like an 8 spot or something like that, just because of his character development and becoming a good guy, and just he really had a lot of character development. I said character development probably 15 times, but that's pretty much Loki, just character development.
Yeah, and what was the thing? It was like the Sylvie, the girl variant of Loki.
Mm-hmm.
That was, she couldn't trust anyone, right? And it wasn't our Loki, the one that we've had in our timeline for however long. But was his thing he couldn't love anyone, or what was the whole he couldn't
really trust anyone either. He couldn't have affection, or I don't know. He just couldn't. He always had to be bad. He always had to be up to something. The god of mischief.
God. And we couldn't really put Kang on our list. He literally.
I know. I was thinking about that, but he wasn't.
Because
He hasn't really
I
been in
guarantee.
anything. I guarantee he's gonna be up there.
Loki season 2, bro. He's about to be a menace. If what he said was true, he's going to be a menace.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we at now? 3rd spot. Oh, Reverse Flash. I didn't really get to explain it, dude. He's a Reverse Flash. I mean, if you've watched any of the Flash, you'll know that this man has beat Superman. Basically, he is one of the biggest menaces of all time. So coming up at number 3.
Number 3. What's your number 3?
I've got Thanos.
Me too.
Thanos
at 3.
Once Thanos hit the theaters, man, dude, he has been probably one of the biggest villains of my lifetime.
He's going to be.
He's going to be
because he was the villain in the highest grossing film in the box office in history. I mean, nothing was bigger than Endgame. People say Avatar and stuff like that, because Avatar, they made more money and there's a lot more hype around that. But I feel like the whole thing with Endgame, I feel like it was just bigger because it was what's gonna happen, because there's been all these Marvel movies leading up to that exact moment.
Yeah.
All the 21 movies before it, I believe. All the 21 movies before it were all leading up to that moment right there with him there. They're setting it up for 10 years for this whole big Thanos ending. and Thanos won in Infinity War.
And that was something
He won.
new. Like the villain has really never won in a movie.
He has won. They have won in movies, but they haven't won on such a big scale like that. Like it was like all this stuff leading up to it, all these heroes joining together, and through the decade of them building it, and then the bad guy wins, and half of the villains die. I mean, half of the heroes die.
Now that I realize it, OBX had the villain win 2 seasons in a row. Ward got the gold, and then OBX the second season.
Wait, spoiler alert! Spoiler
Bro.
alert! Spoiler alert!
If you haven't watched it, bro, what are you doing? I thought you were a Fran's podcast fan. Probably you didn't watch the other OBX season 2 like review.
We won't give any more spoiler alerts away for OBX.
Yeah, I won't give the season 2 spoiler alert.
But I mean, everyone is taking L's in that show. All right, spoiler over. We're back.
All right,
Thanos,
number 3.
number 3 for both of us. Just a great villain.
I already know our 1 and 2 are the same.
If 1 and 2, if this is not your 1 and 2, there's something wrong. There's something very wrong with you.
Yeah.
Because it's honestly not close, if I'm being honest.
These 2 villains, it doesn't matter if you watch the movies or not. Like you're going to hear their names.
I mean, I guess they can be interchangeable between 1 and 2
for different reasons though. It's not like one's more powerful than the other. While one has probably gave off like I guess creepier vibe than the
Yeah. Well, so number 2 is the Joker for
The
both of us.
Joker, yes.
Specifically Heath Ledger's Joker.
I mean, yeah, Heath Ledger's Joker I prefer as well. It's just that Phoenix, what was his name? Whatever.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Said Jack Harlow. Joaquin Phoenix. He had a great Joker performance as well. But Heath Ledger's Joker will always hit different.
And I mean, the thing is with him is that he's if he was any other person's villain, he'd be dead. If he wasn't Batman's villain, he'd be dead because Batman is against killing. Like if he was, let's say, God, I don't even know, Iron Man's villain, would you think he'd probably be dead?
Or behind bars. One
Or Superman's villain?
Superman would have bodied him.
Like, I don't know. Batman, I just feel like because he's against killing him. Also, I'd also recommend, if you like Batman and the Joker and all that stuff, The Killing Joke, which is on Netflix. It's like a cartoon of it. It's like an hour maybe. Pretty good though. It's
Anime?
Mark Hamill.
Anime? Yeah.
Mark Hamill plays the Joker in it, like the voice,
Oh, really?
who plays Luke Skywalker.
Oh,
So-
my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon.
At number 1 is Moff Gideon.
Number 1, we have Kylo Ren.
We actually have Rey Skywalker.
Yeah.
Nah.
She's the villain of Star Wars, of the OG prequel franchise.
So
I don't know why people hate sequels so much.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know why. They hate them so much. Who cares?
Yeah, on a serious
Luke
note,
Skywalker was out of his prime anyways.
yeah, I don't know why that's not Luke Skywalker, like just to give up and go to some random island.
The only thing is, it's dumb how they didn't reunite Leia, Luke, and Han when they had the chance, like all together at once. And
Yeah.
Chewbacca, like that's just the dumb. That's the only problem that I have. That the only major problem I have with the sequels. They had the chance and they just killed Han Solo in the first movie.
And and Han Solo was literally just came into the movie in the beginning. He was like,
Like,
we got the Millennium.
what
Falcon."
happened? Like they just killed him in the first movie. Why would they? All right, the movie came out like 6
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, spoilers, guys. Spoilers.
I mean, why would they do that? It makes no sense.
Yeah, but
You know how big of a moment in like, not just Star Wars history, but like movie history, if they put all of them together, and they went on like a mission together like that would be like the greatest thing ever. But they didn't. They made Luke Skywalker a bum who doesn't want to leave his freaking cave, and they made Han Solo another bum who just flies around, making debt in the galaxy with people with Chewbacca. They don't even have the Millennium Falcon either. They lost it. They lost the Millennium Falcon, and it was just on Jakku under a tarp.
What
And Leia just, I don't even know what was she doing. She I know she became like a senator, and then she was working with the Resistance, but like
You know what they should have done? They should have had.
that. I've never
Solo.
been more mad about that until today.
They should
till
have had
just now.
Han Solo convert Kylo Ren, aka Ben Solo, back, so you can have a Skywalker be good, just like Luke before him, and have Rey turn bad for Palpatine. Oh, spoiler! But she's definitely not a Skywalker. Sorry.
Like like
You
I
can't just change
understand
your name.
I understand that it was like the movies are bad, but I don't know why people want to make them like not canon anymore.
And she buried Anakin's lightsaber
Like-
in sand, in Santa's course.
And rough, and it gets everywhere. But I just don't know. And now they can't do that either. They can't go back because Carrie Fisher died,
But
and they
if
can't
you,
even come back and make it again.
dude. But if you watch our TikTok that has maybe around 64,000 views now, there's a Redditor that claimed that
That it might not be
Mandalorian-
canon. It's a separate. It's a.
it might be
There's a
different timeline,
multiverse in Star Wars now.
which everyone in the comments did not like it. Well, not everyone, but there's like
A lot of people in the comments were
More than-
hating on us, but like we
Yeah.
don't really
More-
care.
the majority of people did not like the idea. Were saying
Yeah.
grow
we just,
up and
we
all
just
that
posted
stuff.
it to get views.
I mean, did what I wanted.
Like we really didn't have a strong
Got
opinion
us
on
to
that. Like my
770
opinion of that was
followers.
like we posted that. My opinion of it was literally the opposite of what we posted. And we just posted it to get views.
I mean, the sequels could be deleted. Like,
I mean, I don't really care. Like, they're
I
kind of
mean-
already. I'd hate for them to like have these 3 movies out, and it's like, oh, they don't even matter anymore. Actually, they're just gone. Like, you can't do that. Like, that's just weird. To just have them just delete.
yeah.
Anyways, number 1, Darth Vader.
dude, dude, you're supposed to let me troll. You're supposed to let me troll and say number 1. On a
Bro, we
serious
already
note.
trolled for 15
No,
minutes.
bro, you should let me troll, man. I was gonna say Jar Jar Binks.
Oh yeah, he's not a villain though. He's a good guy.
Are you sure about that? Yes, number 1 Darth Vader for obvious reasons. The hallway scene,
He's just the most.
the comics make him insane.
He's just the baddest villain of all time. I mean, he's just a bad man. What can I say? He's the most intimidating. He has a scary voice. He chokes people with his hand, but he's not actually touching them. I mean,
Even he choked out someone across the galaxy.
especially Vader in his prime, like in like the comics and stuff like that. Like before, like when Luke was probably like just born, maybe like a couple years old, when he was just going around like going crazy, like in your game that you have, like him just going around just destroying people.
Yeah.
Like I read some comics on like Amazon Prime, I think it is, on like the Kindle Unlimited, something like that.
No, it's just
Yeah, I read some on there, and pretty good. He just goes off on people. Him in Rebels, kind of, sort of, a little bit. I don't know, maybe a little bit, but he just sends the Inquisitors in Rebels. But
Him in Jedi Fallen Order. He was actually pretty powerful in Jedi Fallen Order.
yeah, yes indeed. So that's the villains list. That's the villains list for us. Thank you. Have a good night. Kidding. Abby. Now we have our guest, Abigail. Come on in.
Ready? Watch this setup real quick. Move it over to Jake. You're gonna see the microphone, but doesn't really matter. This chair's a menace.
The chair's a menace.
And you can make
Oh,
the third
don't you
one.
smile
You can.
like you lie.
Alrighty.
Okay.
We got Abby on the scene.
These headphones are too big. Light ears popping out of it.
Oh. Wait. How's that?
My ear, like from the top, it's like. You see that?
I know, but like I don't understand how that's the headphone being too big. Wouldn't that be your ear being too big?
No, the headphone's too big because it's like going like that.
Oh yeah, got you. All right. So
Abby, welcome back to the podcast. This is your second time being on. Last time you were on, it was our most viewed video of all time.
just trying to fix this.
I would like to get this camera on so I can zoom into you guys.
We're gonna mute this real quick. Wait.
All right, so while they're trying to fix that, Abby has been in the basically the little trendy food type of industry. So she's made hot cocoa industry. She's been in the hot cocoa bomb industry during the winter. You can actually see that on my TikTok where I dropped in some of the hot milk and then I put some Christmas music behind it, and it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought for sure that TikTok was gonna blow up just because of the timing on it.
Yeah.
It's on.
But unfortunately, it did not. In my TikTok, I ended up posting that, and I actually went somewhat decently. I think I had like 4,000 likes on it. It was a giant TikTok.
Oh, yeah, the defensive brick wall.
Yeah.
But
After they beat the Seahawks out of nowhere. But anyways, Abby.
What was the old man dancing around, bro?
Bro, that was Colt McCoy because he's old.
But now Abby has joined the pretzel rod. Are they like dipped in like chocolate?
They're
And then
chocolate covered pretzel rods, and then you put like.
Do you have like a
over them.
Facebook that Chase could pull up or something?
talk. Yeah. Do you have any?
Not really.
pictures?
I mean, I have. Not really. I mean, like, I have. My dad has pictures.
So how did people find out that you were selling these? And then, like, how do you get business?
Well, I have like a private Facebook group, and then like I just post what I'm making, and then like the prices, and people order it, and we drop them off, or they come pick it up, depending on like who it is and where they live.
Interesting.
So do you know most of these people that come pick it up, or are some of them kind of like random people?
Well, we know all of them. They're like
Yeah, it's like
because
a private.
it's a private group. You have to like approve them
Yeah.
to be in it.
So it's pretty much limited to our area.
Yeah, I mean
Gotcha.
I've delivered them from like Saugerties before. The furthest I've gone is like a half an hour to drop them off. But
Chase and I went to deliver golf balls probably, well, it's like, I think it was like 12 minutes from here. Something like that, 15 minutes from here.
Yeah.
So that's the farthest we've driven to deliver golf balls. But, you know,
the best
Abby,
thing.
we all got our summer jobs here, summer money makers slightly. Abby's got her pretzels. Chase puts on a bathing suit and sits on a chair.
This has gotta be a good life. Oh, don't cover it! Don't cover it.
And then what do? I give hitting lessons to
In the
two
humid,
kids.
the humid sun.
I know it's hot, dude. It was so hot today. I was supposed to have 4 lessons in a row, 9 to 10, 10:15 to 11:15, 11:30 to 12:30, and then 1 to 2.
You bring out like a little cooler for like waters, or you?
Yeah, I brought a cooler with like some snacks and water.
So are you like the GMC? How they like charge like $5 because of convenience? Like if they're thirsty, oh, you need water.
Yeah, I start
$15.
charging like 9-year-olds for water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Easy cash.
one of the people had to cancel because their kid got sick, so I had to end up canceling my 10 o'clock. So I had 9 to 10. It ended up being 12:45 to 1:45, then 1 to 2. So
You've been making bank too. You've been making like.
no, I haven't.
You've
no,
been
no.
making
And
a
there's-
good amount of money.
You can't give out the details
Why are
here.
you trying to? What you
Look-
trying to do here?
Can you give me you got an eyelash?
What you trying to do here?
All right, you got to make a wish. It has to be that this video goes viral.
You have to make a wish. I'd make a
blow it
wish. I'm actually not gonna make that wish.
Why are your eyelashes not moving?
Ew.
What's wrong with it?
Okay. So,
Oh my god.
Abby, what do you put on these pretzel sticks?
This is not. It's not coming.
Who
off.
gives a fly? No. All right, cool eyelash. All right.
And I also, and like another good thing. Ew,
is
you just blowing it on me. And another good thing about like the whole entire like baked things is like I have like some people can like order custom things. So like I have to make like a platter for like a party of people for this one lady. And so like it's pretty cool to just realize that like people are like bringing my stuff to parties and stuff and people like it. But on the pretzel rods, Reese's Pieces minis, Heath bars.
So there's like there's Reese's Pieces that are kind of like.
And then there's Reese's
M&Ms.
Pieces
And then you
minis,
have,
which are like M&M minis.
All right.
Wait, what are the ones that have like peanut butter chunks on them, kind of? Are those the Reese's Pieces? Because I had them one time.
No, that's the Heath.
Oh.
So there's Heath bar, Reese's Pieces minis, M&M minis.
Oreos maybe? I don't know.
Oh yeah, Oreos are like cookies and cream. That's
The M&M ones
and
are
then
good.
salted caramel drizzle.
The M&M ones are pretty good.
I like the
them.
M&M
Now-
ones too.
Do you...
Wait, what's the name of your group?
Yeah.
What's the name of it? Abigail? What's the name of your group? On Facebook.
Abby's Treats, I think.
No, it's not.
Abby's Treats.
It's Abby's
Do you-
Sweet
do you, like,
Treats.
Oh yeah.
Do you trademark them? Like the pretzels? Do you like have like a little signature that you like that people can tell like is distinguishable from other pretzels?
We tried to make stickers once. Funny story. We actually tried to make stickers to like put on the packaging, and Jake was trying to print out his like geometry or calculus homework, and then he printed it, and then he pressed print multiple times. So now we have little stickers of geometry homework. Of Jake's.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
So
Can I get those? I might need to
that's
sell
great.
them. Too.
You
It wasn't
and,
geometry
and if
homework.
you want,
it
we
was
can sell them for
pre-calc
$20, and we can we can sell
Jake
them for
actually went
$20
down.
each, and Jake can sign them.
How is it? It was pre-calc homework because it was this year.
Yeah. So Abby's private Facebook is on the screen. Jake commented in the live chat, and I'm putting it up on the screen now.
Yeah, so go try and join that group if you want some
So
sweet treats.
Yeah. So
If
do you
want some
sell them?
chocolate-covered pretzels and chocolate pretzel
And I
rods.
should be coming out with new stuff shortly too.
Mm-hmm.
So do you sell them? Like, is there like a $5 type of thing, or
So,
like is it individual?
For
like,
what? The pretzel rods, the
Yeah.
marshmallows, the chocolate bombs. What,
You gotta
what-
talk
what
in the
content?
microphone.
For the
man.
since you're doing the pretzel,
Thank you.
the only thing I know you're doing right
here?
now is the pretzel rod.
Yeah,
So
you have to. If you're gonna look at Chase talk, you still have to be like kind of like that.
so the pretzel rods. How much are the pretzel rods? Like, how much do you sell them? How many for how much?
So they're either $2 each, or 3 for $5 because they're
Has
pretty
anyone-
expensive to make.
Yeah. Has anyone bought 3 for $2 like individually?
3 for $2.
Yeah.
What?
You know how like you can buy.
That made no sense. 3 for $2.
Yes. So like buy 1 for 2, 2 for 2, 3 for 2. Instead of getting $1 off, they just.
That makes no sense.
So
I'm so
instead
They're
of
$2
instead of
each,
no,
Chase.
listen. Instead of getting the discount, they buy them all individually, so they pay the extra $1.
I just mute his mic right now.
Wait, so like someone bought
So they want to
1 for
finesse themselves,
$2.
which I'm saying. No
So
one
they
wants to
bought
finesse themselves.
3 for $6. Like so they
Just forget about it. It was a stupid comment. I'm gonna mute myself.
yeah, like that was what?
Wait, talk. Can we?
My- We were dropping them off to someone because they ordered a lot. They ordered like 30, and then my mom just out of nowhere was like, "We'll give them a $10 discount." I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
because
what?
That's how you get finesse.
because they buy stuff from you all the time.
"Well, no, because they bought so many." And I was
Yeah, they
like,
bought
and I
a
was
lot.
like really groggy, and I was like, "Sure."
Yeah, but they bought a lot.
Yeah.
And they normally buy stuff from you all the
And
time.
they were about to pay $60 when they only pay 50, and then I got 40. So that kind of stinks, but
Yeah.
You said it's 5 for 3.
oh my god,
Yeah, $5
$2
for 3, or is it?
Dang, that is
3 for $5 or 2
Oh, 3 for $5.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, that's what he meant.
Yeah, like $5
or $2 each.
Like $5 for 3. That's what I meant. I just didn't.
And by the way, I had some of these and they were really good though. Like the M&M one. The
I-
M&M
I
one was
guarantee
really
they're
good,
good.
bro.
But like
I could probably bring some over, and
for
then on the
free,
next
they're good.
podcast,
for
you could
free,
show them.
for free they're good. For that $5,
I could
you
probably-
better enjoy
The
them.
Oreo one is really good too.
I could probably bring some over, and then you guys could show them on your next episode.
My least favorite one though.
Do you have
I'm not gonna
pictures on
say.
on the Facebook? Is there like I'm assuming there's pictures on.
Yeah,
the Facebook.
but they're not really good ones. I mean, they're fine.
Anyway, I couldn't get into it because I'd have to get
Because he
accepted
doesn't have
into it.
Facebook.
Yeah, that as well.
Well, you do have
You're
Facebook.
on it,
I've,
Jake.
I've requested you as a friend on Facebook, I think.
Oh, let me go add you real quick.
Jake, you didn't. You're not on it.
On what?
The group?
No, why
You
would I be
are
on
a
your group when I can just
poser.
go to the fridge and take some?
No, you cannot do that.
Why can't I've done it?
I will slap you in the face.
I've done it before.
So you said about marshmallows. I didn't know you sold marshmallows.
So, basically, they're chocolate covered marshmallows. So there's two different ones. There's one that's like a jumbo marshmallow, and like a stick, and then it's dipped, and then it has like sprinkles. Or there's one that's jumbo marshmallow, and then there's a mini candy cane. Use that as a holder, and then it's dipped with sprinkles. So there's those ones, but those ones mostly sell in the winter. And we might do chocolate covered strawberries for custom orders if like somebody orders another platter. But mostly those, and the marshmallows were fairly inexpensive. I don't remember the exact price, but they were fairly inexpensive. And yeah.
By the way, another good honorable mention for villains is the Green Goblin. That's another good honorable mention there.
So Abby gave us the rundown of her sweet
Oh.
treats.
Can I say something about the villains thing?
Go ahead.
When Jake said Voldemort, since I like Harry Potter, I actually think one of the other villains, Bellatrix Lestrange, I think she would have been a better lead villain than him. Because Voldemort was kind of like slow in like doing things. And Bellatrix was more cruel, if that makes any sense. She was more cruel, and she was very just like get to the point of just killing people than Voldemort. But like you can't really say she's better because we never really saw her in that perspective.
If I knew what you were talking about, I would definitely agree.
Listen,
It sounds
no,
like you're making a point.
Jake can even vouch for me for this. Jake, aren't the Harry Potter movies pretty good?
Yes.
Oh, I think kind of an honorable mention, Agatha from WandaVision. She kind of carried, I'm not going to lie.
What about the girl from Thor Ragnarok? Ragnarok was her?
Hela?
Well, this
The
movie,
sister?
this video right here says that there's news about the Green Goblin in the new Spider-Man movie, so maybe we will get Green Goblin in the new Spider-Man movie.
He's really watching YouTube videos.
It's been Agatha all along. That was a banger. But, yeah. I don't know, would the, what's his name again? Oh my gosh, he just fell off. He was so irrelevant that the wannabe new Captain America. What was his name?
By the way, you know how like one thing like starts working, and the next thing like the other thing breaks. Like the camera doesn't work today, but the TV works, and then when the
Yeah,
TV
I
works,
had to
and
turn
the
that
camera
on.
doesn't
Like
work.
I had to return that on multiple
Then
times.
some days that thing like that computer like doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's like one thing. It's like they're working together, like they're plotting together, like against the France podcast. So like,
It's
I
kind
think we should add our equipment to like the France podcast like haters.
right.
I think we should. We think we
There's
should.
France podcast haters.
Yes, I think.
Listen.
We're not. There's a name there's a list that's gonna be unnamed. We're gonna have a list.
And then at the
We're
very
gonna have to
end-
put our equipment on the list.
I'm not gonna lie though, I'm pretty sure Kyle put the camera and the TV up to it.
Yes, bro. He's hacking our systems from Florida as we speak.
Kyle is plotting.
He is in Florida right now, isn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, he's hacking our systems.
So
Our systems.
Speaking of, you never called that Ryan kid.
Ryan Schwarkey?
Oh, yeah, we never
Sure.
called Ryan Schwark.
It's
I don't
okay.
think. I don't know if he really wants to be called.
Yeah. So now that we got those two topics out of the way, I'm actually. I wish that camera would work because I feel like it's annoying to show what's up here while I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The camera is.
It said
Camera.
it turns off because of the battery.
It is what it is.
See, look at the screen. It says words.
Power turned off.
Economic mode battery.
Turn economic mode off.
So I'm gonna unplug it. Maybe it's like too charged because it feels a little warm.
Oh yeah, unplug it. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, we don't see. The thing is, like, we don't have studio
Yeah.
people. We don't have a team. We're kind of, do this all ourselves.
All right, it's still not working. All right. Anywho, now I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it because whatever. I guess I'll turn off the TV. Use my brain. But what I'm going to bring up is a TikTok of a very well-known horror villains since it's Friday the 13th.
Oh, like a Friday the 13th segment?
Yeah.
Is this the video you said you privated and
Yeah.
or whatever or liked?
So,
and you're gonna show
I swear
me?
to God, I hate horror movies. I can't
Yeah.
watch them.
By the way, we're going to Virginia soon, so stay tuned for at least
A
two
Virginia podcast?
at least 2 Virginia podcasts from us.
On the beach?
1 outside and 1 inside, or 2 outside. There's gonna be definitely 1 outside though.
Dude, like, a random freezes up.
I mean, if it works out, like there's like a outlet and stuff like that, but that's the goal.
Watch it not work now. Moment of truth.
That would be our luck. Like the camera turns on and that thing
Fair
turns
enough.
off. Could you imagine?
Hold on. Did we get it? Let's go. We got it. Anyway, I'm going to, bring it up real quick, and then I'll have it behind us. So it says, you're in the middle. Which way are you running? And then there's a bunch of stuff in the comments. So I'm going to switch over just so you guys can hear the sound.
Whipping ramen, right? Ay. Fuck, rocket launcher, Osama, in the kitchen, whipping ramen, right? Ay.
In case you are not familiar with these characters that are in this video, at the top of the stairs, you have a little doll type of villain. His name is Chucky. Then you have Michael Myers from aren't the movies just called Halloween that he's from?
I believe so.
Now, I'm unsure of who's under the stairs. I'm getting Pennywise vibes since it's kind of like a
We're
I
still
thought
on.
that
We're
was
online.
the
We're
dude with
online.
the
in, right?
chainsaw. I thought that was the dude with the chainsaw. And
No,
the
that's not
helmet.
Freddie Mercury.
Oh my God.
No, but so people have guessed that it's Freddy Fazbear, which is an animatronic from a game series. I don't think so. I'm getting because like under the stairs, under the sewer type of vibe. I don't
Who's
know.
the hockey dude?
That
like-
is Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
He is from Friday the 13th. At Crystal. I think it's Crystal.
Have you watched those movies?
I haven't watched them, but I actually do own the Friday the 13th game, and I play with a bunch of my buddies. And the whole point is like to call the cops or like get the car parts and try to dip. But it's mad funny being Jason because he's got like different type of perks. And then behind him in the shadows is Freddy Krueger. Now, he has knife hands. I'm pretty sure he just like haunts your dreams. Nothing too special. Jason's just faster in water, and he's got a machete. Kind of trash, not gonna lie.
Faster in water.
I mean, in the game he is at least. And Michael Myers, I think he's just like a killing machine. I don't think he's. And Chucky the doll, you can just kick him. So if I'm gonna go over my strategy here, I have no clue who's under the stairs. But like, if you do like a certain pattern of like movement, they're not gonna be able to grab you, whoever they are. If it's Pennywise likes to really like, I guess, torture his little kids to get their like the fear.
His little kids?
Yeah, because he eats like he
uses
he feeds
fuel.
off of fear.
he feeds off of fear. So there's no point in him like really, because as long as you don't look down, he's not going to be able to like use the little swirling thing in his mouth that he opens up mad wide. But Jason, if you go that way, if you go towards whatever door that is, further into the basement, as it would appear you're in right now, you're running past him and then into Freddy. So it's not really, you don't know where it goes, but up top you see there's light. So you get the 1-2 on whoever's under the stairs. Then, dude, juke him out. Fake a left.
But he could come down and run and get you.
Yeah, but I don't think he would give up his high ground. You know what I mean? Like, if you watched Revenge of the Sith, whoever has the high ground usually wins, but not in this case, because this man, I don't really know if he's fast. I didn't really watch the movie.
Well,
but, like,
also,
I'm hitting the 1-2 on him, smacking him,
So-
pushing him down the stairs.
so
Chucky,
here's-
I'm kicking him as far as I can possibly do. That's like JV soccer kicking him, bro.
wait, so
AKA a goal.
I mean, if there's light there, that means there's like on the
Probably.
top one, that means there's a window there, so you could probably just jump out of the window.
What I'm saying, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going downstairs because if I go downstairs, then he can come down the stairs and trap me, bro. If I go upstairs, like he's gonna be slower to get to me. If I go upstairs, because we don't know if Willie's downstairs. That just a basement.
Yeah, you probably
You're
just
trapped in
possessing
there.
yourself.
Then you're trapped in there. So you gotta go up the stairs towards the light. You gotta juke him, or you gotta go around him, or something. And you gotta go up there, go to the light, go through, and then you're gone. Because that guy, you go down there, basement, trapped in the door, you're screwed.
Can I say my strategic?
Yeah, let's
Strategic?
hear
So-
you mean
so-
strategy? It's okay.
So there's two different ways that I think you could get past this, okay? So the second comment I agree with, if they're not moving, I'm not moving. That's kind of true. Like, if they're not going to move, I'm going to try and not move for as long as I can, try and figure it out. Or it says, you're in the middle, which way are you running? I am running at the angle where the camera doesn't show, so I'm running directly.
You're going
back.
into a wall.
No, what
It's
if there's not a
walls
wall
there.
there, though?
There's walls there. We're acting as if there's walls
Yeah,
there.
we're gonna act like it's a basement.
There's only two directions you can go, up or down.
I don't watch
Or
horror
straight,
movies.
technically.
I don't watch horror movies, so I can't. I don't know. I'd probably
don't
go with
care.
upstairs.
Honestly, I don't care who's at the top because
There's a
I don't care who's
window.
at the top or who's at the bottom because if I go downstairs, I'm gonna be trapped either way. I'm gonna be trapped by both of them. So I don't care if who's upstairs or what because I gotta go upstairs because then I won't be trapped. I could be trapped if he blocks me off, but you gotta go. You gotta go upstairs. That's the only.
Have you-
That's the right option. That's the
Have
only
you
option.
watched Fear Street? It's on Netflix.
No, I have not.
I haven't
Fear
watched it
Street.
either. I can't. But like, all I know is things in it.
Fear Street.
The new one.
Yeah.
I want to watch that, but I'm too scared to.
Right, you can watch
So-
it and then go over it with us. So I got the other camera working. Too bad Jake's already done explaining. Now let's read some of the comments of what they do. All right. So, as Abby was saying before, if they're not moving, I'm not moving. Very smart unless they do start to move. And then other people are trying to. So there was actually a movie where.
Yo, you see the one under the stairs? You see those eyes under the stairs?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Oh, I didn't. See
That's
that.
why I said like the dude under the stairs, like it or.
Oh, I thought you meant like there.
No. I mean it's bad
Oh,
to see it.
shit.
there.
No, that's the ghost from Ghostbusters. I'm calling.
But that's why when I said Freddy Fazbear, because like the eyes, I don't know.
No, that's
but,
Casper, the friendliest ghost.
Why is he with the villains?
Get your facts straight, Chase.
Dude, you know how there's like some people I know that haven't watched Casper the Friendly Ghost.
How they never watched the series either. That used to be my jam.
Dude, like they haven't watched. They didn't
I
even know who
remember the
Casper
series.
was.
How do you not know who Casper the friendliest ghost is? Like,
Dude,
I used to watch that series
Another
all the
fatherless
time.
child. No, but so you're just gonna let Jason talk about you, Michael. So here's Jason. No, wait, yeah, Jason.
I think it might be
Voorhees,
from a
Michael
movie that they're
Myers.
quoting.
But like I don't know if they really fought. I thought I saw one that said like Jason and Freddy, because I'm pretty sure Jason and Freddy actually fought in that one movie, and like there's a whole. I'm pretty sure they did. Apparently Michael Myers doesn't kill children. Please don't take this down, YouTube. We're talking about scary movies anyway. Alright, we're gonna ignore that comment. Hey, Jason, Michael, and Freddy were talking about your mama. Jason, Michael, talking about your mama. Pretty funny stuff.
Oh,
I'ma
I
stand
think I know
still
what
and
they're trying
cry.
to do. They're trying to get one of them to chase after the other,
Yeah.
and then you can go up like or down the stairs.
Up because Michael doesn't kill kids, and also Chucky poses a little threat. Just kick him. You straight. Nah, because I'm finna break the ankles. Go to
I'm definitely
Pennywise.
going upstairs.
Go to Pennywise. Bro solos them all.
So why wouldn't you? Why would you go there if he solos them all? Like, why would you go there?
What do you mean?
Like, why would you go to Pennywise if he solos them all?
I don't know.
That makes no
Maybe he's
sense.
gonna like befriend like Pennywise. Be like, yo, can you go beat him up for me? And then you can eat me later. What? All right. Yeah, but that was the Friday 13th little specialty.
And that perfect because the name of this is Top 10 Villains, Movies / Shows, and it's Friday the 13th. Scary stuff. So that's that.
Maybe go.
What else do we got? We got
If I made a villains list, you know who I think would be an honorable mention
Who?
on mine? me and Chase were talking about this before. Chase doesn't know who this is, but Count Olaf from the series of Unfortunate Events. That dude's
Count Olaf.
literally a friggin' psychopath. He is a psychopath.
Hold on, ready?
He is a murderer
He could, yeah, you could put him up there for,
because
or maybe an honorable mention.
he's
or
an
something.
evil. He's basically an evil genius.
Especially
He kills like everyone.
Especially the one where Jim Carrey played him, Count Olaf.
Not that one. That was the movie. The
Look at these
series.
scary Olaf pictures.
Ew.
Another Count Olaf in the flesh. No, I know what she's talking about. The series of Unfortunate Events. I personally have never read those books, but
There's a series too. It's pretty good.
And a movie.
The series Count Olaf is probably crueler. I'd say. You've never
Probably.
watched the series.
I've watched some of it, I believe.
But see if I can get this to disappear.
Are we gonna do the time?
Yeah, do the time question.
All right. Well, anyways, before I get to that, we were talking about our merch earlier, and we're thinking about just starting with one color, like just because a couple people want merch, so we're just gonna do. I think we're just gonna do one color. We're gonna start with just gray, because
gray's
black.
like a
I feel
neutral.
like wouldn't really.
Yeah,
People wouldn't really want that. It kind of gets hot in it, especially right now. I feel like black is kind of it's. I feel like more people wear black shorts or a shirt that would like kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Or shorts like that. So I think a navy blue is kind of basically just black.
yeah.
I mean, it's like it goes with like the same kind of stuff similar to that. So I think we're gonna do gray shirt, white shirt. I feel like would kind of look weird.
Yeah, probably.
And it's easy to get dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just gonna start with gray, as the regular, as our color for merch. So we're gonna do gray.
And just keep. I think we're just gonna keep the back and the front because that's what, I think was seen and what interested the people that would get the merch. So then
On the TikTok.
Yeah.
And the logo, by the way, we're probably gonna have the logo be that one, right?
I mean,
It's probably gonna
Is
be
it
that.
gonna be
They're
this design?
very similar, but I think that's gonna be the logo on there, the one on the TV
yeah. So
on the back, because compared to this one, they're very similar, but that one is like I feel like we're just gonna try and have that one because that's like the one on our cups, the
I
one we
think-
have on here, the one that's in the intro.
I think the one that's like the one over here on the shirt. I think that one looks good if like you tried to move the headphones down a little bit, because I feel like there's like a lot of room. So like you try and make this smaller, so you move the head, like the top of that down a little bit.
for what it is, it's good. It has less of the little pegs, I guess you could say. It has 4 pegs on that shirt rather
Yeah,
than
and the
1,
font
2,
is a
3,
little
4, 5, 6.
weird on that one. It's a little.
Yeah, we had to
it's a
find
little.
that.
Choppy.
It's a little. It's a little.
Choppy?
I don't know what the word.
Zaza.
Yeah. It's a little.
Yeah, for the most part, it's gonna be the same, but not the same. It's gonna be the original.
Yeah, this is the original.
The same but not the same. The original.
Yes.
Mhm. So, anyways, time travel question. Honestly, I have no idea what I want to answer this question. Like, I have no idea my answer to this question.
Me and Jake once talked about. Oh my goodness, I already know grammar people. Jake and I once talked about time travel in a audio podcast, and Jake was going over about
Oh yeah, that was a crazy.
how he
That was a crazy
that he
episode.
basically dodged a bullet. So he needed what was the thing? You had to go brush your teeth. You wanted to go brush your teeth, and you. Holy motorcycle.
Freddy Krueger.
He avoided a car crash, so say.
We
Or getting
think
in a
we
car crash.
believe that that's what happened.
Wait, who avoided a car crash? Sorry, I just completely blanked out.
Jake did
Yeah.
When?
years ago.
Wait, what am I? I'm trying to find.
I don't remember.
I'm
that.
trying to find
What?
what it.
I
Okay.
don't know if you were there. It's an audio podcast. I'll link it in the description. I'll try to
You
if I
guys
can.
should try and do timestamps on the like YouTube thing when you go back.
Can you
and-
actually do that? I don't
So
know how to do
basically,
it.
what
I
happened
think
was
I'll look it up.
we were. I was in basically the Philly area. We're staying at my dad's friend's house.
Damon.
Yeah, and we were gonna go to like Dunkin' or something in the morning, and like we're about ready to leave. Like we were walking out the door, and I go, "Oh shoot, I gotta go brush my teeth." So I went back, brushed my teeth.
Hygienic Jake.
I went back, brushed my teeth, My dad was like, "Oh, what are you doing? You gotta brush your teeth now." Blah, blah, blah. So I went and brushed my teeth, came back out, drove. We were in the car, and there was a car in the middle of the road, upside down, just in the middle of the road, just upside down. And there was like people in it, so they're just like not moving, like they're alive, but they're just in the car, like
I shouldn't be smiling.
barely breathe. I didn't see it because I was like younger, so I stayed in the car, but they were like barely breathing basically, and they like were like unresponsive, like they weren't answering anything because my dad and his friend got out of the car, and then the police came and stuff, and then we ended up leaving, but like that got me thinking, like if I didn't go back and brush my teeth, and that like we were there earlier, that could have been us flipped over upside down on the road.
Good thing it's
So like
not.
you never
It's
know, like
not.
everything
No France podcast.
everything you do affects
the future.
the future. I was trying to think of a different word, but everything you do affects what you do later on. Everything you do has an effect of somewhat of what's gonna happen.
There's a cause
next.
and effect to everything.
Didn't I ask you the question? Do you believe in fate? Because that was a question in my English class, and I think I asked you that, and then we talked about it, and we got to that. It was like everything.
Do you believe in
plays-
fate?
So fate is basically
Yeah.
a predetermined destiny, so say.
I don't believe in fate because I feel like if you can change who you are as a person, like if you go from someone who's like a bad person to a good person, then how is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Like
then,
you can
but then
change your path.
Yeah, you can change your path, but then you think about like, was I destined to change my path? Like,
Honestly, I don't believe.
That's a
I
deep
don't. I
question.
don't
You have
really
to think
believe
about that a
so
lot.
much in fate because I feel like you can.
You
You
should.
can-
You can,
you can
determine
do
your fate.
whatever
yeah,
you want.
You
You
have
can-
so much control over your own life. Well, at least that seems like you have so much control over. Like clearly, you don't have control over other people. Other people like driving, right? Driving, you less worry about yourself, but you worry about the other people on the road. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, why would I know that? Because I'm told many times that's how accidents happen. Because other people looking at their phone, you know,
They've been drinking.
drinking.
But
it really
mhm.
other people you can't control that. That's out of your control. But the little things you can control really can make a huge difference. Little things, man. Little things.
Just try and be a good person. That's really it.
That's what. Yeah. So I would say like you can. Yeah, you can.
What
That
was
there's no.
that?
I don't really believe in that stuff so
Walk
much.
on in.
Is that like a spirit? Oh, I thought you were talking to him.
Yeah.
Do you believe in fate? The New York Nick?
No.
I believe in fate.
Fate. Do you believe in a predetermined destiny?
No.
I told you. I literally predicted it.
So no one in this room believes in fate. Maybe someone that calls
Your
in.
fate is determined by the decisions you make up to that point.
Exactly.
That's
Wow.
what you said.
Charismatic.
Speaking to the mic next time.
Fate is determined by the decisions you make up to that point.
Because he's
You can hear me
famous.
twice.
He's famous, man.
Or do you feel
But,
like you're at a press conference?
I wonder if I
That-
made him louder.
That'd actually be a good idea. Get like all of our guests. Be like, who's the MVP of them all? Joe, Antonio. That's all. Abby,
Dang,
Sophia.
I'm here by the way.
I'm gonna have to say Abby and
Don't-
Sophia
don't-
because they were on the episode that had the most views.
Yeah, Sophia left to make spaghetti though.
So I'm gonna say Abby.
That was sad.
I don't even
But,
know honestly.
I mean, what else do we even have to talk about? I mean, we went over Friday the 13th, top 10 villains. Wait,
What
went
did you guys
over
talk
that.
about in your OBX episode?
I
Outer
don't
Banks.
know. Maybe OBX. We went over. Actually, no. I think we really.
We'll save the
sucked
time
OBX.
travel questions for another episode. I think.
Yeah,
I think we'll do
the
that.
time travel can go into like so many different.
That would be a long conversation.
Yeah, that was close. That was so close.
Is that it?
Here, I have a question.
What's your question?
What if you could pick one movie to live in and live throughout, or movie series? What would it be?
Maze Runner.
Maze Runner.
What is going on in your brain? I would do that too, but like
Dude, the
Maze Runner? Are you kidding me?
the Dylan O'Brien clips where he runs through the maze and barely gets through. I mean, I don't know if I could do it, but if I could, I would.
Chase.
And then also when what was it, the third movie or the second movie? It might have been the second movie. where he like slides under the door while it's closing.
Yeah, I think that's
Those
the,
things
I
just
think
make-
that's the Scorch Trials.
Yeah, those movies, those moments just make you want to live the moment.
Those were
I'm gonna have to
iconic.
say
The
Star
Grievers.
Wars in like Coruscant.
Y'all are picking things that are like.
I'm gonna have to say Star Wars.
Oh, yeah,
Star Wars in Coruscant,
Yeah.
like in Planet Coruscant, because it's like all advanced and it's like nice, but not like the ghetto of Coruscant, like the
The
sketchy
bougie part.
areas there, you know, like the really scary ones.
Where you living at? What
Yeah,
movie
where
are
you live in New
through?
York, Nick?
I'm gonna go Godfather or Back to the Future.
The Godfather.
He'll be the
Right
mafia
side
boss.
of the family.
Yeah.
Get murdered.
What about you, Abby? The wizard.
Not Harry Potter, because that's like murder and torture and stuff. So like,
Gryffindor.
I'm not gonna like I'm just not gonna play with that stuff. Maybe either like Outer Banks or probably some sort of Netflix show like Outer Banks, or maybe like High School Musical, the musical series. That's Disney Plus, but still, that'd be a good life to live in, man.
Now imagine you actually get to go into the movie and like live there, but like you're not you're not a relevant character. You're just irrelevant.
No,
Like,
no,
you're just
no.
someone else on the cut. You're like,
You're just one of the
Mhm.
extras that walk behind, like during,
yeah.
like in the crowd.
You'd probably rather want that life.
No, I wanna be a pogue and be wrapped into all the murder for sure.
Yeah, no, you
For sure.
definitely would not want that.
So
But
then, how would you want to live in Star Wars, and how would you want to live in the Maze Runner?
I told you I wouldn't.
There's only
wanna-
like 1% of people
I
that
would
are
live
like.
in Coruscant in one of the richer areas, more high tech areas, not one of like the
So Jake's gonna live in
murder, like,
Croissant.
not one of like the murder, like scum and like villainy
Where did
part.
Luke live in the beginning?
Tatooine.
Tatooine.
Yeah, no, you don't want to be there. Like,
Jake's
I'm,
gonna live in
I'm saying
Croissant in Star
no
Wars.
Coruscant, like, but not the really crime areas of Coruscant.
He's gonna live in
like-
Croissant of Star Wars, and he's gonna live in
I'll be
the
a
Death
runner.
Wish.
I'll be a runner. You know,
This
like
man-
you know.
You don't want to be a
So
runner.
basically,
Yes, you
you
do.
want to
It's
It's not
die.
Mino. It's Minho.
Wait, so what's yours? What's your number
No,
one?
she just said a bad word on the podcast.
What's,
Cancel.
what's your number one?
Probably Outer Banks.
So you want to die? You want to die? I want to live a nice,
all have a
rich
death
life
wish.
And he wants
in an advanced place with flying cars, and you can travel to different planets.
What if your city gets
I'd say I
overruled,
would.
though? What if your city gets like overruled?
It's not going to get overruled because that's where all the politicians are, and a lot of protection, and a lot of guards. Actually, it could get overruled very easily.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
But-
we all have a death wish.
Yeah.
Or I'd live through the Grinch.
Okay,
So
with that
okay,
being
Cindy
said,
Lou.
that's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like and follow us on TikTok and Instagram, both at Friends
He said the
Podcast.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, the Hunger.
I was
Yeah.
thinking of that.
But
for
he
sure.
basically wants to live in the Hunger Games. Probably even maybe worse.
No, that's
I don't
worse
know.
than the Hunger Games, because the Maze Runner, you're like in it no matter what.
Wait.
The
And then,
Hunger
bro, you
Games,
get out of the
can
maze
choke.
and you got to go to the Scorch Trials and then the Death Cure. Like,
That was fire though.
no.
It's literal
It's-
fire.
Scorch
Yeah,
Trials.
I mean, it's fire if you're like a good character, like you know how to run.
literally
And then
the
you have to
flare,
get through
bro.
all the cranks and everything.
The
Oh,
flare.
that was fire too, bro. Like they're
The
weird.
cranks seem like,
Dude,
ugh.
zombie apocalypse is just like something that I'd actually want to live through.
I'm surprised Chase didn't say like The Walking Dead or something.
That'd probably be like my third thing, other than actually no, it'd be second. I don't know who. Like, I guess the Hunger Games is pretty close, but like, there's more than one person coming out alive of the Maze Runner. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They all got like out. They all evacuated from the helicopter or whatever it was, and then Hunger Games, they had to finesse their way to like both survive.
Well, the Maze Runner, if you're not immune, most of the people are immune, and like all the like unimmune characters die.
Yeah.
So like, if you're not immune, then you're basically dead. In OBX, you kind of just have to sort of lay lowish. You know. Sorry.
We don't
Yeah,
have,
but,
we
like,
don't have we don't have the $500 microphones that are on like the famous YouTubers.
Unfortunately, if you were to live in OBX though, you kind of get finessed of all the money that you found.
But the good thing is you're like just living in like the moment of everything. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you're a pogue, you're just living in the moment of, like, everything.
But the parts they don't cover, since it's like a TV show, you kind of like have to show the interesting parts.
don't
Like
have
I don't want all the L's, though. I don't want to
They
take all the
don't-
L's.
if you're not Kiara, or like one of the Cougs, like I don't know if you're really living good. Like JJ, definitely not living good. I mean, like
John B doesn't have a
John
family.
B doesn't have a stable job. I don't think the gold is all he's after. So
I mean, that's a pretty good thing to get. If you get the gold, you're set for.
Yeah,
like-
but
yeah,
they
but he's living off
literally
the scraps from
he's
Kiara.
literally died.
Especially at the end of season 2. We're not gonna say what that is, but like, especially at the end of season 2.
They all like almost
that-
died multiple times.
Yeah.
For the end of
On
season
multiple
2.
occasions.
Good luck.
I think everyone would like to live that life, but like with a shelter.
With the money, but the pogue attitude.
Yeah, and like the environment. But other than that, we're on for an hour 20.
Mm-hmm.
I think our average watch time is maybe 20 minutes.
Probably less.
But this podcast was actually more interesting than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
We didn't even get to like the whole time travel thing we're talking about. So we'll talk about the next episode. Maybe we'll do a late night. I don't know if we can do a late night on Sunday. Maybe we can. But so that's all for today. I think. Thank you, Abby, for coming on and talking about your pretzels
Indeed, the business.
and other stuff. So make sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, TikTok and Instagram, both at France Podcast.
Make sure to favorite and download our podcast on Anchor, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Hopefully Apple Podcasts soon.
We don't know. Honestly, don't know. We don't know how to delete the memory from the SD card, so we can't even put the stuff in the Anchor. But anyways, thanks for watching.
Have a
And
happy
listening.
Friday the 13th.
Yes.